Russia sells its presence in Africa as a promise.
Всестороннее развитие связей со странами африканского континента является приоритетом российской внешней политики.
But across infrastructure, military cooperation, and recruitment for Russia's war, the same pattern appears.
You need to escape or you die. It's only two ways.
This is the story of Russia's empty offers in Africa. In Africa, Russia presents itself as a partner for sovereignty, security, and development.
Уже не раз говорил, что наша страна твердо настроена и далее выстраивать с африканскими друзьями в полном смысле этого слова стратегическое партнерство.
Through summits, military agreements, energy deals, and infrastructure announcements,
По сути, мы переходим на ключевой этап технологического оснащения станций.
the Kremlin promises rapid solutions to complex challenges. Russian officials are seen speaking of strategic autonomy, investment, and partnership free from external pressure.
We are living through a very important historical period.
There are growing fears for civilians trapped inside the Sudanese city of El Fasher.
And where insecurity grows and development needs increase, these offers can appear attractive.
Мы открыты, как я уже говорил многократно, к любым серьезным заинтересованным предложениям со стороны любых государств.
But across multiple countries and sectors, a different reality has increasingly emerged.
Insurgents coordinated with separatist rebels to challenge Mali's Moscow-backed military government.
Where the tempting offers in reality are just empty offers.
What do you think the Russians wanted?
They came for our wealth and for our gold.
For years, Russia has expanded its influence globally through ambitious political, economic, and security promises that frequently exceed its actual capacity to sustain or deliver.
В условиях формирования многополярного мироустройства Россия активно в ней участвует.
Moscow seeks global reach and geopolitical influence far beyond the strength of its economic foundation. Strategic announcements come first,
об укреплении сотрудничества в сфере борьбы с терроризмом и план действий форума партнерства Россия-Африка.
and implementation comes later, if at all.
Les promesses se suivent sans pour autant arriver à inverser le cours de la pauvreté. Des crises sécuritaires, alimentaires, humanitaires.
Political spectacle replaces long-term investment, while influence operations compensate for limited economic reach.
Товарооборот с Африкой в абсолютных выражениях, в абсолютных величинах, он пока достаточно скромный.
And when these promised results fail to materialize,
La fonctionnalité d'un tel partenariat ne se mesure pas autrement que par l'évaluation de son bilan.
responsibility is redirected elsewhere.
Но первопричина не здесь. Первопричина в фундаментальных ошибках индустриально развитых стран финансовой, энергетической политики.
Russia has announced major infrastructure and energy projects across Africa.
По энергетике, логистике, транспорту, сельскому хозяйству, финансам, здравоохранению.
Particularly in the nuclear sector.
Упомянул, что Росатом возводит в Египте сразу 4 энергоблока АЭС.
These partnerships were presented as transformative opportunities for industrial growth, energy independence, and long-term development.
Nous avons un besoin crucial d'énergie parce que nous avons besoin, en tout cas, si possible, d'implanter une centrale nucléaire au Burkina pour produire l'électricité.
But years later, many projects remain stalled, underfinanced, or without credible implementation timelines.
Формируется ориентированный на Африку механизм лизинга и специализированный инвестфонд.
And this gap between announcements and delivery has become increasingly difficult to ignore, as development delays carry real costs for economies, communities, and young generations waiting for opportunity. Russia has also expanded its security presence in Africa through deployments of private military companies such as Wagner Group.
The notorious mercenary group was founded by Russian Bezgeny Prigozhin and provides military support, training and weaponry for African regimes.
And later Africa Corps. These missions were promoted as fast and effective solutions to curb terrorism and instability. But the results have often fallen short of expectations. In Mozambique, Wagner forces withdrew after operational setbacks in Cabo Delgado. In Mali, despite years of Russian-backed security engagement, insecurity persists. The attacks on the 25th of April 2026 exposed the fragility of the situation.
Mali in West Africa is facing a challenge. Cities under attack by jihadists and rebels, Russian mercenaries in retreat, and a defense minister killed in his own home.
And the inability of Africa Corps to uphold its promise of stabilization. Kremlin's security arrangements presented as solutions have frequently failed to produce durable peace or long-term stability. Recent investigations have also revealed deceptive recruitment networks targeting African nationals for Russia's war against Ukraine.
Rosy promises are being made to African men to lure them into fighting for Russia.
I didn't know what I was going there.
So you were tricked into...
Yeah.
Young Africans were offered employment, education, and migration opportunities in Russia.
A lot of these African men were desperate for jobs and they were promised civilian jobs, but they say when they got to Russia, they were forced into the military, they signed contracts in Russian they didn't understand with no translation or lawyers present.
Yongera adusinyisha ku mpapuro zitari nke tutigeze tumenya ikintu na kimwe dusinye.
Some instead found themselves recruited into military structures or sent into conflict zones thousands of kilometers from home. Families have paid the price for promises that concealed exploitation and danger. What began as hope for opportunity became participation in a foreign war.
You need to escape or you die. It's only two ways.
And when families demand answers, they are often met with silence.
They have that humanity. They can bring my husband back so that I can bury him.
Projects delayed for years carry real economic and social costs.
Сейчас находится более 30 перспективных энергетических проектов с российским участием.
Security arrangements that fail to stabilize fragile environments leave communities exposed to continued insecurity.
Россия заключила соглашение о военно-техническом сотрудничестве с более чем 40 государствами Африки.
Employment offers that conceal exploitation destroy trust and damage lives.
Which job did they offer you?
A security guard. Nobody tell me that you are going to the front line.
The pattern has become increasingly difficult to ignore. Empty offers followed by broken promises. Development cannot be sustained through political spectacle. Infrastructure projects require long-term commitment.
Nous avons un besoin crucial d'énergie.
Security cooperation requires accountability. Partnerships require trust. And trust is built through reliability, transparency, and promises that are actually kept. Found out more at eu-disinfo.eu. Don't be deceived.